Country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Huskies of Tokyo taking on the Wizards of Buenos Aires. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, get set. 11.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. That's complete to Treylon Burks. Called on a very strong gain of 24.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down at 6.
Here we go, 11.
Now Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, but it'll be second down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. And this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On third down, Wilson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the 39, Jones. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. Down inside the 40. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now it's Wilson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Huskies go up by 2 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Wizards nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Wizards nothing.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From just shy of midfield, Jones. That's complete out left to Ayuk. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now Jones going to change it up here. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up
to throw. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown on the season. And the Wizards are back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
19. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Meanwhile, Jones throw here, hauled in by Kupp. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
It's fourth down.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. Great time.
They're going to try and throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
21, 21, 21.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on second down, Jones swings this out for Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Jones. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
21, 21, 21. 12, 12, 12. Great time.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second down at 5.
11, 11. Great time.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
11, 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught at the 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
21, 21, 21. 12, 12, 12.
On 2nd and goal, Jones dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He's on his way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As
these two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On second down, it's Cook again. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Wilson's pass intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
21, 21, 21. 12, 12, 12.
Looking to throw. Jones. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Jones now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Front left, front left. Hey, hey. Look for signal. 95, 95. What?
Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Pitts. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
What?
Now Cook running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Wizards 17. And McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. The throw over the middle, taken in. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3.
12.
Back to throw. Jones going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go. 11. 21.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Across the formation, Burks has it. He will have the conversion and more than that. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Now Jones. And he rifles one incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11. Hi. 11. Here we go. 11. Hi.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They start the drive with Cook. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On 3rd down, Wilson. Downfield throw tip, but he's still got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Touch 50, touch 50.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And Cook has it, left side. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Huskies are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yards on the play.
21.
That's good.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there. 55 yards.
That's good. 4-8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd down, goal to go.
21.
To throw is Jones. Flushed out right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And taken right on the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Jones. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
11-11.
Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the